What is up, everybody? Master Darkpoi Gaming. I am Darkpoi, and welcome to the channel. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and now let's get into the video. What's up, everybody? I hope everybody is having a fantastic day today. This is episode 12 of my Disc Golf Masters playthrough. What I did was I went in and I really kind of got familiar with the entire game mechanics and got some practice in. And this right here is my 3 best rounds of the day. There's a couple different things that I did not know existed before, like what you just saw there. There is push putt and spin putt. I absolutely like it. It increases the distance that you can throw your putts, allows you for safer approaches. I did not know that this feature existed at first. I recently discovered it and I absolutely dig it. It makes the game so much better. It allows you an actual opportunity at decent throw-ins within that 50 and 100 feet, which is super cool. I dug it so much, okay? I did not know that this was here. I'm telling you, okay? Number 2 new thing that's in the game is going to be the run-up forehand. It didn't exist before. If you watched my last episode or the episode before, you'll know that I tried to do a run-up with a forehand and it didn't work. It kind of reset it to backhand. Well, now it's officially in the game. It's awesome. I'm so happy with the way that this is developed. I think it's super cool. The last third thing that's new in the game, and this is as of today, as far as I know, 18 holes. So now, not only are you playing the 9-hole front 9 that we were playing with the initial demo drop, as of today, as far as I know, we now have 18 holes within the game itself. This is going to present a whole new aspect of the game. It just goes to show you that they have these courses on lock. They're ready to go. They're ready for release. I'm absolutely pumped. I cannot wait to see the new courses that are in the game. When we get into the back 9 here, you're going to see that some of the holes are a lot longer than the previous front 9, which I am super pumped about. I had talked about it a couple days earlier. So, all in all, I gotta say, I'm super happy with the overall look. That's all the new stuff. Now let's just go ahead and talk about the new layouts, right? I love the way they set it up. They gave us some new challenges. We have some hazards that are out here. We got some uphill, downhill changes that are definitely going to make for some interesting play. The way the holes are laid out themselves, you have a lot of tree hazards, a lot of water lying around. That's super cool. This hole right here is a great example of how they really incorporated the different types of lines that you can run. It definitely requires a lot of good run-up throws that are accurate. Little mistakes can really wreck you on this hole, which I absolutely dig. It adds to the whole dynamic of the game itself. Whenever you have to really think about your disc selection, when you're stuck having to throw scramble shots, I really love this part of disc golf. It's one of my favorite aspects of the game. Anybody can throw clean shots on wide open courses and play safe. I truly believe that. It's the best way to learn if you're a brand new player, is to get out there on some wide open courses that are a little bit easier. Just get a nice, clean, straight shot, throwing as least amount of throws as possible, right? Well, once you start progressing in the sport, the whole idea is like flex shots, avoiding hazards, having to watch out for trees. I'm from the American Northeast. I'm outside of Pittsburgh, and our courses are like crazy wooded, the ones that are elite. And they're hard. I play Deer Lakes Park, which is a super tough course. Overall, though, that's kind of the whole reason why I play disc golf and why I love it so much. It's a super technical game, and seeing Disc Golf Masters take that step into that more technical layout design style, I think is going to be awesome. I really, truly can't wait to see what other courses that are going to be in the game to bring to you. Running these courses like this, especially with the new spin putt, I think that's so great. It really kind of allows you better opportunities at runs. Right now, I think I'm sitting in 30th place overall, or 33rd, or something like that, because I think my best round was minus 13. I keep coming in at that minus 11 to minus 13 gapping area now that I'm more familiar with the game. There are definitely some high-quality ace runs that are available with this layout. Enough practice, and for sure, there's no reason why you can't find yourself in that minus 18, minus 19 area. You would have to get all the birdies. If you wanted to get the minus 20, you'd have to get all the birdies plus 2 eagles. And there are a couple different ace run opportunities as well. So with this current 18 layout, there are a lot of opportunities to hit a tall order, to hit a big score. And so, just getting out there and playing the demo and having some fun with it, you should very easily get grasp of the controls, and it shouldn't be that difficult to get introduced to the game itself. I myself play with a controller because that's what I wanted to do. I see that there are mouse controls in this game. I've never played with a mouse control because my mouse is just a touchpad, and it's not ideal for like actual mouse gaming. As far as the controller aspect goes, I love the interactivity of it. It's really nice. The UI responds really well. I will say that if you are flicking your stick too fast, sometimes the game won't register it quite correctly, and it'll think that you didn't even push the stick forward at all. I don't know if that's something that has to do with the controller itself, or if the game is designed this way on purpose. If it's designed this way on purpose, I don't mind it. It just allows you to have to take a second and make sure that you're not getting overly antsy whenever you're pushing your shot through. One of the big things I like about this game is that you have the ability to choose a lot of different shot types. You can go with like 80%, 70%, crashing hyzer shots that fade real hard, curl back in. I like that. You can go with like full tilt, putter throws, which glide, which are nice, medium, mid-range throws that glide that are nice. You can do pulled back drives. All in all, I gotta say, it's a super fun game. If you have not downloaded this game yet, it is available for free in its demo stage on the Steam Marketplace. There is a description link down below in the description box. Click it and download it. It's so much fun to play. I know that every disc golfer is going to fall in love with this game immediately. I promise you. Any skill level, it's not going to matter. You're going to love this game. Alright, this is one of the new holes. I like how off the tee you can go with Explorer or the River. You can flex down to the right on the big overturn shot and then come up to the basket. Right, you can go with a and come up to the basket in a regular fashion. You can also go with the Explorer, go to the left side of the fairway, and then go with a curling shot up to the green. This whole layout, again, I'm going to comment it on one more time. I love the flex nature of it. You can go backhand flex to hit your fairway. You can go with a forehand play. Like, the sky's the limit. I'm going to keep diving in deeper on these holes, discovering different lines, seeing what I can come up with, working on that spin putt. Having the ability to spin putt, push putt is going to be such a game changer. I know it is. I can't wait to mess around with it more and learn more of the dynamics of the game itself. I'm telling y'all, as soon as this game is in full release, I'm going to be one of the first in line to download. That is 100% for sure. Enough with the glazing. I love this game. Y'all heard it here. I find myself thinking about this game much more recently because of the new launch. Today alone, I spent 2.5 hours just messing around with it, dabbling in different runs, so I know that the world is going to fall in love with this game, and you should definitely go check it out, especially while it's free. Again, that's Disc Golf Masters, 100% worth it. Right there, I tried to do that. That just goes to show you how much the glide on that push putt really is. If you miss it, you're definitely looking at a longer run back. So it's one of those risk-reward type scenarios. On this hole here, I like it because you have a lot of tree cover protecting the fairway. So you have to go with a lower shot. You can go River or Explorer, but make sure you turn that Explorer over correct. So that way you can get the proper look at it. On this hole right here, I really like that you can go with a run-up forehand or you can go with a run-up backhand flex. It's very uphill, so the distance is very misleading on what you think initially you should be running with. Same thing here, massive downhill, gives you the opportunity to throw one of two different throws. You can go run-up backhand or you can go run-up forehand. And either or, you can get down here into the fairway for what you're looking for. This number 2 shot is massive. You definitely can overthrow it very easily. A good recommendation is to disc down, go with a full run-up shot, and let the ground play over toward the basket for the clean run at the putt. But it's very easy to overthrow that, as you're going to see in one of these runs here. Funny, when I first ran this hole here, I did not realize there was this massive lake over here. And I was just like, no, man, I can't believe I didn't know that lake was there. And now that I know it's there, and now that I've ran this hole 18 a few different times, I can honestly tell you that hole is going to be a hard one to try to get like a really crazy shot. I think I'm going to spend a lot of time on hole 18 trying to run like a big forehand play, not a run-up, but like a regular big forehand play off the tee, and then trying to hit that big, like backhand flex down. It's going to be a fun one, I know it. All right, this is the absolute last run. Hole 1, I wanted to go with a big shot to try to get the eagle. Hole 2, I just wanted to make sure I didn't go OB. For hole 3, the entire play is to just not shank the shot off the tee and get as far forward as possible. Trying to go with like a low putter throw to get up to the basket for the tap-in play. On this one here, it's really just about avoiding the tree and the leaves and getting up into the circle. You should be able to hit your putt from wherever you are. On this shot, all we're looking for off the tee is a big play all the way down to the basket area. You want to try to get the eagle run here. If you go a little long, it's going to be a little tougher, but it's definitely reachable. So just getting down to the basket area is going to be the play on this hole. 100%. Here, I found that by going with like a 70% shot, 75% shot with a mid-range, you're going to get right over to the basket. No extra things needed. Just kind of chipping it up and over. Off the tee here, we just don't want to go to the right. If we end up in that water, that OB hazard is going to be dangerous for us. So making sure that you give yourself the good look for the putt is going to be clutch. The big, in my opinion, dialed back forehand play gives you the skip run and will put you over by the basket, even giving you a potential skip ace opportunity. On this one here, I've come to the conclusion that just making sure that you throw a hyzer shot with a disc down disc, not hitting any leaves, you can ground play over down by the basket. I didn't execute correctly, but it's definitely the play. Because if you do it correctly, you'll be right over by the basket for the super easy putt. All I wanted to do was make sure that I didn't overthrow it, because just getting down here for the easy putt is going to be key. Going into the back nine, I feel like the play here is just making sure that you stay in the fairway. It's easy to go too far left by that wall, and it's easy to go too far right and find yourself dabbling in the OB line. But as long as you do that, you should give yourself a clean look for the chip up and the walk away birdie. It really shouldn't be too difficult. Off the tee here, our whole big play is to not go too far to the right and the left. Hitting that center fairway is going to give you the best opportunity for your number 2. And your number 2 is going to be an extremely crucial shot. You absolutely have to just play the fairway, in my opinion, because that's going to give you the highest chance for the eagle run. That right there was a great run. I was just aiming a little too low, but I was able to get the walk-away birdie. On this hole, it's going to be deceiving. You're going to think, I want to go putter. I tried that. It's too straight with the forehand and ultimately gets you too close to the water. If you go mid-range, you're going to want to go with a regular shot, no run-up, because I feel like the mid-range with the run-up is going to put you either too far over the bricks or too high and pump you up into things. I tried doing a fairway shot, and I just didn't execute correctly. So really on that one, it's going to require a little bit more field work to figure out exactly what I'm going to need to hit that shot correctly. Off the tee here, the big play is going to be the ace run. It's there. It's doable. It's just about executing a nice straight shot with the compass, in my opinion. I think that's the way to go. On this shot here, all we want to do is go for a floppy shot up and over the top, giving us the opportunity to kind of hit down there for the tap in. On this run, I ended up hitting the basket, which kind of put me way far back. It kind of made me angry, which is why I threw that shot there. I didn't really want to do that, and I ended up suffering the bogey here. It is what it is, you know? Here, it's just about keeping the shot low and under the tree branches. In this game, a tree branch is going to, like, completely kill your disc and take away any opportunities that you might have. Coming off the tee here, the biggest play I think is going to be the run-up forehand. You can go Explorer or River. I probably would recommend the Explorer because it's going to fade more at the end when you're at the top, giving you a better look at the run so that you don't accidentally hit the cage like I did there. On this shot here, it's going to be about not overturning the river and making sure that you get a nice, clean fairway hit and long drive. If you get a good long drive, I believe there's a chance for you to clear it all the way down for the good, like, long run for the putt. I haven't done it myself yet, but I have a high hope that it's there. There's the example of just throwing a shorter shot low and letting the ground play you to the basket. Going into this tee shot, my entire thought was, like, just get down to the edge of the fairway. You don't want to go too far because it's way too risky for the OB. If you do that correctly, you can go with the mid-range throw across the water and get yourself the easy birdie. My final score of the day, minus 13. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking through the entire video. This is Master Darkpoi Gaming. I am Darkpoi, and hopefully, I'll see you in the future.